Imagine a world still reeling from war, some nations hungry, others brimming with food. In 1954, the United States launched a bold idea: turn surplus into sustenance and grain into goodwill. This idea became the Food for Peace program, one of the most enduring and influential food assistance programs in history. Today, it stands at another crossroads, governed by a different agency and expanded far beyond its original mission. Food for Peace was born in 1954 under Public Law 480. During the early Cold War, it aimed to reduce US agricultural surpluses, foster development abroad, and build strategic alliances. From the start, food was not just nourishment, it was diplomacy in motion. The program functioned under different titles, from concessional food sales to emergency humanitarian aid. Over decades, Food for Peace sent America-grown food to millions of hungry people across the globe, from war zones to drought-hit regions. It was humanitarian at heart, but always bound to US agriculture and foreign policy. But the program wasn't without controversy. Critics said in-kind shipments could disrupt local agriculture. Aid delivery could be slow and tied to geopolitical interests. Supporters said, on the other side, lives were saved, crises were eased. American farmers gained stable demand. Food for Peace, a tightrope between principle and pragmatism. Over time, the focus shifted toward malnutrition, targeted aid, and nutritional outcomes. By the early 2000s, the program was officially renamed the Food for Peace Act to better reflect its humanitarian intent. And now, in 2026, Food for Peace has entered a new era. For the first time in decades, its administration has shifted from US aid to the US Department of Agriculture, a historic change reshaping how this aid is delivered. In early February 2026, the USDA announced a major food aid commodity purchase partnership with hundreds of millions of dollars with the United Nations World Food Program. Under this agreement, up to 211,000 metric tons of American-grown commodities will be delivered to countries including the Democratic Republic of Congo, Ethiopia, Guatemala, and Haiti. These shipments include staples like wheat, rice, beans, sorghum, and fortified foods, all destined to provide life-saving aid abroad. Farm groups price to move, saying it supports both global food security and US agricultural producers. This marks the largest initial USDA-led food aid deployment since the transfer of Food for Peace administration. The decision to house Food for Peace within USDA highlights a broader shift. Food aid is as much about global influence and agricultural market, and it is about feeding hungry. Yet experts caution that aligning aid with agricultural policy may alter humanitarian priorities. Local procurement and nutrition targeting must remain central. The world still watch how this evaluation will play out. For more than 70 years, Food for Peace has bridged agriculture and humanitarianism, shaping not just aid but geopolitics. Today, as a new chapters unfold, one thing remains clear: feeding the world is both a moral mission and a reflection of global power.